Hey, what is up, everyone? So, I waited a few days to get some more news from the Hulk Hogan thing. I just didn't want to make a video each day and bring you updated news regarding this Hogan situation. So, I wanted to get a bunch of news and just put it into this video. And I'll do that as it goes on with this Hulk Hogan situation. So, I gathered up my work, did all my homework, brought everything that's happened right now. So, let's get into it. Since Hulk Hogan getting fired by the WWE, or Hulk Hogan's lawyer states he resigned from the company to not make them look bad in the situation, which kind of makes no sense because you're going to look bad no matter what you do because you leaked a sex tape, and in the sex tape you basically bashed black people by making racist remarks. So I don't know how that would not get reflected on the WWE, Hogan, but yeah, let's get into this. Since Hulk Hogan's been fired by the WWE, 2K Games have took him off the upcoming game WWE 216. They removed him from the game. WWE has lost $50 million since Hulk Hogan has been in this situation and has been removed from their company. Basically, he's been thrown out of the company, banned. Nobody can mention his name, kind of like Chris Benoit, since, we all know what Chris Benoit did. I really don't need to talk about that. Mark Henry was offended by Hogan's comments and shocked. Hogan was removed by the Tough Enough, as he's no longer one of the announcers in Tough Enough who makes the choice whether to keep the competitors on the show or to remove them, so he's been removed. My guess is for who's going to replace him, it's probably going to be Ric Flair. That's just my guess. That's Vince's goal right now, to try to make that show look a lot better since it's just been a bad show. Tough Enough's really a good show, but this year it's just been bad since its return since 2011. A lot of people wishing it would be just a hit right off the starts and really good. A lot of people shocked about Patrick being eliminated. That's why I think people don't know who to vote for in wrestling, so I think the judges should vote for it, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, enough with the Patrick thing. A lot of people pissed, but yeah, Hulk Hogan is the video. So yeah, alrighty, getting back on the Hulk Hogan subject. So WWE says they fired him regarding the Hulk Hogan situation, and again, as I brought it up like a couple moments ago, Hulk Hogan's lawyer saying that he resigned from the company to not make WWE look bad or bring more heat on WWE. Which again, I'll bring this up again, it's not going to make sense to do that either way if Hulk Hogan did do that, because all the heat is still going to be on WWE because he was signed with them under a Legends contract. So yeah, WWE was asked about the scene in Survivor Series 2005 with backstage segment between John Cena, Vince McMahon, Booker T, and Sharmell, when after the match, Mr. McMahon went up to John Cena. He's like, "What's good in the hood, my nigga?" or whatever. And John Cena just, his face dropped like a funny troll moment. And he goes up to Booker T, and Booker T's like, "Tell me that this didn't happen." It was just a funny moment, and that's all it was, a funny moment. It was all staged. It was scripted. Vince didn't say it off the top of his head. It was obviously scripted. So that explains that. It was just a funny segment, a funny moment, trying to be funny with the kids, because that's what they say today, Regarding Hogan with racist remarks in this segment, honestly, there's really no comparison between it because Hogan was dissing a black person in general. This was just like a funny segment. So honestly, whoever brought that up just makes no sense. But if you're kind of bringing it up, you could kind of bring up the Booker T segment in WCW when he said, "We're coming after you, Hogan, you nigga," or nigger. I don't know if he said nigger or nigger. Honestly, I don't understand the difference between the two. Why people call each other niggas. Honestly, I'm not getting into that debate. I don't care. But yeah, the situation is between the two. Hogan was bashing on the black person, saying his daughter shouldn't go out with him. He'd rather his daughter go out with a white football player or whatever. But yeah, that settles that between that whole thing that was going on. um, what else I got was Hogan's daughter was sticking up for Hogan. She made him a poem, like writing all memories about her father, fun moments with her father, and all that. So she's sticking up for her dad. Nothing surprising about that. Scott Steiner calls Hogan a piece of shit. Which, again, there's really nothing surprising about that. Hogan and Steiner been going at it for months, so that's not really surprising. But yeah, Hogan apparently and Steiner apparently have a feud that's been going on, and Steiner calls Hogan a piece of shit. So yeah, enough with that. And again, WWE states why they released Hulk Hogan for racial slurs and for a supposable sex tape that was leaked, which they saw the proof. And that's why they said they fired him or released him, basically banished him and took all his merchandise off, all that stuff, removed him from the Hall of Fame. Yada yada yada, like I said in the first video I made, so don't need to say more about that. New Jack Deere's Hulk Hogan to say the N-word to his face. It's kind of funny, but yeah. And Kamala, the guy, basically he's the guy that used to wear like the face paint on his face, and then he had like a moon on his stomach. He was kind of like a chubbier dude from like the 80s. He used to have matches with Hogan. He said he was shocked to hear this from Hogan. He said that's not the Hogan I know, and he would like to talk to Hulk Hogan one day about this situation that's going on. So yeah, a lot of people wishing Hulk Hogan their best wishes. A lot of people are mad. So yeah, that's basically all the news I got right now. I'll let this rest of this match play out for you guys to watch. But yeah, again, I'll keep you guys updated with this whole situation going on. I'll provide you with the newest news I can get you. So yeah, just stay tuned for the latest Hulk Hogan gossip. So yeah guys, see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of this match. There's one last thing I wanted to say. I thought I said it in this video, but reviewing the audio back to make sure I didn't say anything off or whatever, I wanted to mention some of the people sticking up from Hulk Hogan. And I'm going to refer 3 of these people as African Americans, which I should have said in the whole video, not refer them as black people. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything racial about that, but that's kind of rude just calling somebody a black person. So these 3 African American people are Dennis Rodman. If you remember, if you guys were around for that old kind of era back then with WCW and Monday Night Raw, the Wars, well, he was basically in a segment with Hulk Hogan. He was part of the NWO as him and Hogan versus the Mailman and Diamond Dallas Page in a match. So he was part of that segment. So Dennis Rodman was sticking up for Hogan. Titus O'Neil was sticking up for Hogan. Virgil was sticking up for Hogan. And Mick Foley was sticking up for Hogan. And again, there's probably many more people, but I just seen some of these screenshots he posted on his Facebook of popular people that are wishing him his best wishes. So yeah, I thought I would share this for you guys. More to come like this again with people sticking up for Hogan. I'll include their names too in the next video I'll make. But again, it will probably be a couple of days, maybe a week. Again, I want to get as much information as I can. I don't want to keep making videos on this. I know it would be annoying to see a video a day of this Hulk Hogan thing when I could just bring it all into one and talk about like 10 to 15 things about this ongoing investigation with this Hulk Hogan situation. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, leave a like if you enjoyed it. It will teach me what you guys like and don't like about these talking out videos. So yeah, hopefully this conversation was entertaining. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next Hulk Hogan video.
He's still not through. Hulk Hogan is getting ready. Oh, talk about getting stopped dead in your tracks.
The strength of Hulk Hogan has been one of the most talked about subjects in sports entertainment. Something else that is discussed just as often is Hogan's resilience. The Hulkster has fended off and battled through some of the...
He thinks he has it.
And Steve Austin is our new champion.
And here's some highlights from the matchup. Let's go to the highlights here. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup. You want to talk about crowd pleasing? Take a look at the highlights from this match.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely amazing.
We knew he felt he had to win this one tonight.
I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life.